Hi, welcome from sunny Galveston. You know, practically the only dark spot, apart from hurricanes, is the fact that on this island, we don't have anything like the Breast Cancer Resource Center. And I'd love to just talk with you a little bit about what makes this organization so very unique. It was started by women for women, women who had been in treatment and had gone through the diagnosis, treatment, and become survivors and wanted to see other women do just as well. The founders had two remarkable rules that were unbreakable. One was that no woman was to be charged for any of our services. And this was really important because when a woman is diagnosed, she has absolutely no idea how much it's going to cost her. Plus, she has absolutely no idea what our services could mean to her. The second rule was that we were never to recommend any particular doctor or practice or hospital. And this helped the doctors to have a certain level of trust with us that we were not going to undermine their relationship with their patients. This trust began, and then we began to expand. We were seeing many more women, and we were also needing more patient navigators. We began to hire navigators to be on staff. When we first began, we had a lot of volunteers as well as staff, but we came to realize that we had to have a consistency, and that could only happen if we had paid staff. The navigators then began to work more broadly with a greater base of doctors and hospitals. That led us to understand that doctors and nurses have spent their entire careers working with science-based information and data-based processes. They needed a little bit more assurance that that was where we were coming from. We weren't simply women who had had breast cancer. About this time, Dr. Harold Freeman developed a breast cancer patient navigation certification program. And we knew that this was going to be a good match for us because the patient navigators were also survivors, just as our navigators were. And we also knew that it would be a good fit because he began this at the Harlem Hospital for Women. So we knew that the process was not going to leave behind any of our clients. We sent our first teams off, and they were just ecstatic that with the learning that they had, and knew that as they came back, we knew that we were on a path that we had to continue. This is not a totally inexpensive process. It was a budget hit, but we knew that it was totally worth it. When we came back, this new level of training gave the doctors another level of confidence with us. They were then letting us come into their offices and sit with their patients. More doctors and hospitals were wanting to use our services, and they were even inviting our navigators to come to tumor boards where the patient's entire treatment was being discussed. This was the hand-in-hand cooperation that the founders envisioned. Your support today makes possible this linking hands with even more women. Thank you.